So I just wanted to come in and just talk a little bit about my experience with Whole30. I finished the program June 30th, and I just didn't get a chance to post this video because I had family coming from out of town, and it was 4th of July weekend, and it was just a lot going on, and I had spent 30 days pretty much updating social media, so I just needed a break for a second. So I know I'm about more than a week late on this post, but I still wanted to come in and just kind of talk about my experience with Whole30. My results from the Whole30, I lost about 4.5 pounds and about 5% of my body fat and 2 inches from around my waist. I'm very happy about those results considering all that I went through for those 30 days. As you guys saw, there were some times that I was really stressed out. I was getting IV treatments. I was dealing with my muscle disorder, so there was a lot going on, but I was still able to see some results. And like I said in the beginning of the month, I really didn't do this for just really the weight loss. I just wanted to see the health benefits as far as my myasthenia gravis goes and my diabetes goes. So I was really happy that I did lose some weight, and I did this without even exercising because I was unable to exercise. I think I exercised like once. I tried to do some squats and that didn't work out too well because I couldn't feel my legs for like 2 days after that. So I didn't bother to exercise again after that because I was just worried that I wouldn't recover. So I didn't do a lot of exercising, and because I was getting IV treatments, there were days that I was really in the house, sitting in the house all day. So with that being said, I was still able to lose weight and lose inches from around my waist. So I'm really happy about that. I'm happy that I did it. I'm happy that I stuck to it, and I'm happy that I documented it because it just goes to show that if I'm able to do it with all that stress that was going on, anybody can do it. As far as some of the positive effects from the program, I did notice that I had more energy, I did sleep better, I did less stress eating, I had less stomach aches, less bloating. All of these good things happened within the 30 days. The biggest thing that I noticed the most was my blood sugar levels. My blood sugar levels within the first week started dropping, and that was the most impressive thing that I saw. I remember it happening the first time I did Whole30, but this time around it happened just the same. So I was very happy about that. Usually I take about 3 different medications for my blood sugars. I take an oral medication and I take 2 insulin injections. One is a long-acting insulin, and the other one is a short-acting insulin that I take before every meal. Because of Whole30, I was able to stop my short-acting insulin because every time I checked my sugars before my meals, they were in normal ranges. So that's really good considering that I check my blood sugars before every meal, and I have about 4 to 6 meals a day. Just to keep my blood sugars in normal ranges. And before Whole30, I was pretty much giving myself a short-acting insulin injection before every single one of those meals. So that is definitely a positive. I have to say without a doubt that Whole30 really helps. Like changing your diet in that way really helps maintain normal blood sugar levels. So that's definitely a plus. And as far as my myasthenia gravis, I knew even before I started the program that I probably wouldn't see the results right away with Whole30 because Whole30 does have like a Whole30 autoimmune program. I didn't do that one. I just did the regular Whole30. So I know either way I would have to either do the Whole30 autoimmune or do the Whole30 for a longer period of time in order to see some real results from a myasthenia gravis. But I do have to say that just within a short period of time, I did notice that before the Whole30, I would always complain about stomach aches and insomnia, and I always thought it was the medications that were causing the stomach aches and insomnia. But when I started the Whole30, the insomnia, it really went away. Maybe one night I suffered with it, but I was sleeping so peacefully for the whole 30 days. I went to bed easily. I woke up feeling energized. Even the days that I felt kind of sluggish, it was more because of the heat and the myasthenia, but it wasn't really because I wasn't getting any sleep. So that was a definite plus. So going forward, I'm really looking forward to maintaining this lifestyle. It can get expensive, but I noticed that the money that I was spending on the food is the same money that I would spend because I would still be going out before. So it really kind of balanced each other out, because since I was doing the Whole30, I wasn't going out to eat as much. And when I did go out to eat, the foods that I was ordering, it's not as expensive. Like usually I'd order like huge appetizers, I'd order my entree, and I'd order a drink, like, you know, some type of soda or something like that, or slushy, and then I'd have a dessert afterwards. So with the Whole30, I was very specific about what I ate. So I was saving money even when I was going out to eat. So it seems like I spent a lot of money on grocery shopping, but by the end of the program, I kind of evaluated how much money I spent, and it turned out to be the same amount of money I would spend anyway when I went food shopping and when I went out to eat. So it's really not that difficult to do. It was difficult for me because you know, in the summertime, nobody really wants to sit around and cook all the time, and especially when you have a muscle disorder, cooking in the heat is not fun at all. But you know, that's the only real complaint I would have about it, is just having to cook your foods quite often. That's just an issue that I had. I'm pretty sure that most people are able to just prep their foods and don't have to worry about cooking every single day. I just couldn't stand in the kitchen for that long to be prepping foods because of my condition. So, but going forward, I do plan on maintaining this lifestyle. I'm looking forward to seeing how I'll be able to like maintain my blood sugar levels and see the effects that it'll have on my myasthenia long term if I keep up with the program. There are some things that I just miss, and I'm probably going to eat, but just in moderation. Things like beans, I miss popcorn, of course my ice cream. But I noticed that a lot of things that I was eating before that I thought I couldn't live without, I didn't miss them that much. So I'll be still posting on Instagrams the food that I eat, and you know, my Whole30 approved foods, and how my diet is going. I'm going to try to incorporate exercise. You know, the stronger that I get, hopefully I'll be able to do more and more exercising. And I just really hope that these videos help somebody. My goal was to show that there are other ways to heal your body besides for taking medications. Like, we can really heal our bodies through food. I really hope these videos helped, and I hope you guys continue to follow my journey. And as always, be blessed, and most of all, be strong.